Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Fortnite video. Tonight's video is going to be another tips and tricks video. I actually haven't done, I've done a lot of these on my channel, but I haven't done one in like a week or two it seems like. And I got this dope gameplay where basically I wasn't playing for like an insane amount of kills or anything. I was just going for consistent wins over on my live stream. And if you guys don't know, I do live stream over on Facebook. I have a Facebook streaming deal. It's facebook.com/greengoblinhd. I live stream for a couple of hours there. Pretty much every day or every second day, and the link for that is down in the description. If you guys do have a Facebook, just go over there, like the page, follow the page, so if I'm live, you guys can check it out. But tonight's stream was actually really good. I won 4 games in 5 games. I played 5 games, I won 4 of them, and I wasn't going for anything crazy or any high kills, but I got this nice little, decent amount of high kill. It wasn't a high kill, but it was good amount of kills towards the end of the game, so I thought I'd make an analyzing video and sort of talk to you guys about what I was thinking and my mindset, because I got this gameplay literally maybe an hour ago, 2 hours ago, so I'm fresh in the mindset, and we're going to talk about that for you guys today. If you guys could smack a like, you guys like these tip videos, I know you guys do, and if you guys want to see more, you guys want to see more, of these uploads, smack that like button. Your guys' support, motivation, it keeps the motivation going, it keeps the blood flowing to the channel, so I appreciate everyone liking and supporting, and let's go for 1,500 likes, smack that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, because we're really close to 600,000, I would appreciate that as well, and let's get right into it. So, right away here, you can see I have a very good inventory. I have probably, I love the heavy. Blue SMG is insane. I think it's better than the gold P90 in my opinion. I've been taking it over the gold P90 lately. And then, of course, the Scar. So right here, I'm sort of just trying to pick up kills because when I have this amount of shields, and basically in this video, I'm going to analyze and talk about what I was thinking and going through my mindset during the gameplay, as I've done in previous videos before. But just in case you were new, I thought I'd explain that if you guys were new here. So that's basically it. I have 4 kills coming out of the storm. 2 of the kills, I landed Fatal Fields this game. I think, was it Fatal? Yeah, Fatal Fields, and it wasn't, I wasn't going for a high kill win, I was on a win streak, I won 4 games out of 5, and basically, I get 2 kills off the start at Fatal, but then the rest of the kills all come towards the end part here, and that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. So right here, basically, I was able to campfire coming out of the storm. I'm not really too concerned about the storms. If I have a med kit or a campfire, you should always know what you have in your inventory. I knew I had a campfire here, so I'm like, I'm just going to wait, I'm going to campfire up, and then I'm going to make my move. And I hear some shots coming out from the storm. So this guy was still in the storm, which means he's probably decently weak. It only hits for 1. And I see him poking out with his shoes right there. Shoot him right in the shoes. That guy, usually you don't expect people to come from the storm late. But luckily that guy started shooting off. So that sort of gave it away for me. Right here, I grabbed this slurp because why not? I might as well use the slurp and then take the 3 big pots. I'm going to carry over a slurp. If it's 1 big pot versus a slurp, I'll take the slurp. But 3, I'll definitely take the big pots. Here I get into a nice little build fight with this guy, which you're going to get into a lot of build fights. I block him off, I edit down, and I'm able to actually miss that heavy shotgun. But that's what you should do. When people double ramp up, either shoot them down, build up to counter them, or sort of get on top of them and block them off like I did there. We were both trapped in the box, and I sort of dared him to edit the wall, which kind of was a ballsy play for me. Honestly, you probably shouldn't do that. As you guys could see, he cracked me, but I knew I had the heavy, and I was feeling confident. I was winning a lot of games, so I knew that if he challenged me, I felt confident in my shot, and you should be confident in your shot, but you should also not, I could have lost the whole game there if he hits a crazy shot on me or something like that. He did still do big damage, so that's where, that was probably not the smartest decision, but when you're confident, sometimes your overconfidence can mess you up. But anyway, I at least I expected the edit there, and you should. When people are standing there, and you can also see when he switch over to pulling out the builds instead of pulling out his shotgun, and there's that quick second from when he edits to pulling back out his shotgun where I will have the shot over him, but at the same time, I don't know when he's going to edit. So that one really is just a 50-50 scenario, and you honestly want to avoid that at pretty much all costs. There, I kind of got myself into it because I missed that first shotgun shot, but that's why. Yo, this pickaxe, by the way, I've been loving it, and the Skull Ranger, even though these skins, people say, oh, Skull Trooper, Skull Ranger, the new default skin, I honestly don't see them very much in the game. I see them a decent amount. I see the Skull Trooper an okay amount, but the Ranger, the girl version, you don't really see too much. So right here, basically what I'm doing is I'm rotating in with the storm. This is how you want to play it. I know most likely some people are probably rotating in from tilted. Some people are probably already in there. So I'm going to rotate in with the storm and then eventually look for some more kills. Right now, I'm trying to get mats, and that's because with this new building sensitivity, and check out my video the other day on the best settings if you guys haven't already, but I kind of have been overbuilding And that's why I feel like I usually need like more mats, you know? So right here, I'm able to build up and get up above because I hear people fighting and I want to third party this fight. So I see them right there. First shot accuracy. Technically, I wish those were headshots. I could have lined that up better. But these two people are fighting each other, and my idea by shooting him down there was maybe he'll take some fall damage. Obviously, he probably wasn't high enough, but that would kind of get them to fight, and it works out. Those two eventually start to go for the fight. Now, here's where I get into a little bit of a tough sandwich. I'm getting sniped at from the left, and I have to make a split-second decision. What am I going to do? So my decision was to rush these guys straight ahead. Obviously, that guy kills the first guy, so then I'm able to third-party this fight. And I want to, my mindset going in and why I push straight into this guy's box is a couple things. Number one, he's probably already weak because he was just in a fight with the other player and I saw him boxed in. Usually when players box themselves in, they're probably weak or, you know, maybe out of mats or they're at some sort of a disadvantage, you know. People don't like to be in that sort of lower position. And then I'm also getting shot at by that other guy, so I want to quickly win that fight. Because in the case where he hits me for damage, I need to have a couple of seconds to heal up before the next guy rushes me. So this guy rushes me over here, which I think he's a Skull Trooper. Speaking of how I don't see them too often. I don't see the Ranger too often. Maybe I do see the Skull Trooper a good amount. And what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to stay above him with my... Oh, that wasn't even a Skull Trooper. That's a Sledgehammer skin. Is there another skin there? I don't even know. But anyway, I'm staying above this guy. I guess he did have the sledgehammer. I don't know why I thought that was a Skull Trooper. But I'm trying to take this guy down quick as well because I am still getting third-party sniped. And that guy is so annoying just sniping me third-party. I eventually push into this guy. And you can see I'm pushing these fights. I'm trying to get these fights done with quick. And that's what you should be doing when there's people around you. You know, either if there's a big fight going around, you either deal with the enemies quick one by one, or you basically turtle up and then wait for your opening. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm making sure I collect all this loot because I want to get this extra 50 pot. I upgrade my heavy shotgun. I almost get sniped through that doorway there, which would have been so unlucky. But then here, all I'm doing is making sure I have all the guns I want. Once again, blue SMG. If you guys are wondering why I'm taking that over the P90, check out my vid on it. It's called like SMG versus P90 like a week ago. I really do believe the blue P90 is, or not the blue P90, but the blue SMG is better for finishing off kills. And that's why I've been rocking it. So now at this point, I push the sniper. I get some good early damage in on him, but then he hits that snipe. I believe he's using like a semi-auto because he's shooting off a lot. So I take my time here and I heal because I know I have heals. I don't know if he has heals. So for me pushing him there to try to stop him from healing, it's like when I already know guaranteed I'm going to be full going in, I don't really have to worry about it. And I continuously just push this guy. And this is how you want to push, blocking off people with ramps. But it can be kind of dangerous when you're on uneven ground. So at this point, I'm just spamming builds. And that's where, of course, having a higher build sensitivity definitely helps. But the majority of what I'm trying to do here is, I think, first of all, that this guy's probably not the best player because we were fighting over there for like 3 minutes and he didn't move over. So I basically pushed this guy again. Get down, and I do miss some shotgun shots or don't hit them as cleanly there. That wasn't the best fight, but you can see I'm pushing these fights, and as soon as I get above them for a second or I get that split-second advantage, I'm trying to capitalize and do big damage with that heavy. I am missing sometimes, but if you can capitalize, and if you hit them on the head, it's basically your fight to lose at that point. If you hit them on the body, you're good to go. Now, this guy shows up, you're good to go too, you should win the fight. But this guy shows up out of nowhere, and my first thing is to take high ground from him. He obviously doesn't seem to be the best player as he basically grapples away into the storm. I get some good damage in on him, but I kind of lost where he went, and I wasn't sure at this point if he was that guy that up on my right, up on that hill, which I don't think he could be because I don't think he could have got there that quick. So I was guessing that he went down to my left in the town, Greasy Grove. When there's 5 people left, you have to keep track of people, man. Like, you have to know, hey, there might be a guy behind me in Greasy Grove because that's important. Now, I'm just running away from this guy because pushing up hills is just so, like, bad. Like, you just don't want to push up hills. So that's why I'm just going to create space between me and this guy. And at this point, I was sort of looking around because I thought the other guy was probably still in Greasy Grove, and I'm looking for that last kill there. I do lag a little bit here. That's why if you're wondering why I'm hitting this tree and nothing's happening, it was because of the lag. So now I know I'm in a little bit of a tough situation, but if I can control it and play it at my own pace, we're good. So here he is. This guy starts shooting at me, and I'm like, okay, this must be the guy in Greasy Grove, right? I'm going to heal up. He pushes me quick. There he is. This another one of those skins. Why is everyone using that skin? I take the shotgun shot. I miss. You can see every time after I shoot, I'm insta-building, except when I kill him because then there's no threat, right? But yeah, I'm insta-building just in case I miss or even if I hit to make sure that I could block off his shot. Potentially. It's not going to work every time, but that's sort of what you want to do. Anyway, this goes down, and then I eventually it's a slow slow rotation up to the next zone. I don't kill anyone, so that's why I skip ahead in the gameplay. And here the zone is on me. I'm in the top 3. And at this point, honestly, what you want to do is just chillax and wait for the 2 people to fight, and then you come in third party. I get some early shots into this guy. I hit him for 30. I hit him for another 36, so I think that's 72 total. He eventually hits a rift. Now, the third party is behind me trying to RPG me, and now this is good and bad. It's bad because I don't want to be in the middle of these guys. He also has a quad launcher, but it's good because this guy gets stuck in the zone, and I also know where both players are. This guy eventually gets stuck in the zone, and I'm able to take him out. You always having the zone advantage on players, even if it's just, his build was just 5 or 10 feet away from the actual next zone, but just that difference allows him to have to move and me to be able to sit up in my base and get the job done. So here I pick up the quad launcher, and I'm like, I wanted to use this thing and maybe get the final kill on him, so I was like, let's try to have fun with the quad launcher. Of course, I was on stream, so I was like, yo, let's see if we can get the final kill with this. This quad launcher is kind of funny. It's great for killing builds, but that's about it. I mean, I hit him for 80. 80 damage is good. And then I sort of make a mistake here. And this was just because I was messing around trying to get the kill with the quad launcher. But right here, I should be up on my perch trying to get some shots in on him. He eventually jump pads. Always spray people out of the air when they're jump padding. I mean, you can hit those shots, dude. Just hold down. If you have a scar, you can hold it down. Anyway, here I realize, okay, he sort of rotated around me. And at this point, I make the decision to, instead of being the cutoff guy trying to cut him off from the zone, I'm going to rotate into the zone, and I'm going to play patience and wait on him to come, over to me in the zone. That's what I'm sort of doing here. I'm checking for him. I'm making sure my sides are covered because I sort of lost him at this point. But I know he has to be moving in. I see him, and then I eventually make the push over towards him because I know I did hit him for 80. He was maybe in the zone a little bit, so I would like to fight him, early. But eventually, I'm always staying ahead of this guy. I'm always keeping zone advantage, and I'm always keeping height advantage too. And eventually, it's just that easy. Zone advantage, height advantage are major keys. If you're a good builder, if you make smart decisions, you should be able to do it. And that's how you can get more solo wins. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Have a great night, and I'm out. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next video.